I am Longster 1970, and today I am traveling up to see Harley Kid 7 and Tester Echo. Also going up to see Mom and check out a light up there for her. I probably won't be recording any of that, but right now I am passing through York Springs. I followed this vehicle the entire way from home up to here so far. We're 7 miles from Mount Holly Springs, but we will be passing by some apple orchards up here. Brought some extra batteries with me today. Oh, now they're picking up speed. Woke up about 12 o'clock. Couldn't get back to sleep. 12 o'clock this morning. Just been thinking about stuff about what am I going to do about the Ultra Classic. It looks like I'm going to have to press the camshafts out to get the other cam tensioner on, or I'm going to have to modify a $150 tool that I just bought, or see if I can find an OEM cam chain tensioner, which I seriously doubt I'll be able to find. Looks like pressing out the bearings won't be, or pressing out the cams won't be too big of a problem. I can borrow the neighbor's press. It's just a whole thing of having to do it. Just seems like I have a lot of projects going on and just getting a little overwhelmed. Doing some 3D printing and 3D printer. I tried printing some what they call wood filament, which it basically has particles of wood in it from what I understand, and that seemed to have clogged up the nozzle. So I was trying to get that to work. It's back to printing again after it removed the wood filament. There's some orchards. I had to clean out the nozzle, run a wire up through it, took the nozzle out, found out that the lead that runs up to the nozzle that the wire runs through, or not the wire runs through, the conduit or the filament runs through, needed fixed, and I might have to actually buy a new one. I'm not sure. New hose for it. I don't know if orchards are open now. Maybe they're open year round. The market, I should say. Really got to get a change, or I've really got to change the oil in this. It's it doesn't have a lot of miles on it, but it's had the oil in it since the winter. And I really don't like running oil that's been sitting in there for a little while. But I don't even think it has 1,000 miles on it. I'm running Yamalube. I don't know who makes Yamalube, but it's about 2 hours to get up there. I'm gonna have to stop up here in Mount Holly Springs and check the camera. There was a guy up here somewhere. Is that him? I'm not sure. I forget where he was. It was going to buy my 500. He ended up buying a bigger bike and then I think laid it over. That's what he told me. He was in the yard just driving around with it in a street bike cruiser, and it fell over, broke the mirror or something, and he ended up selling it. So I don't know what he's up to now. He said he was looking at getting a smaller bike. temperature today is got to be around 40 again. It'd be a little warmer than that. It's supposed to get up to 60. We'll see. I'm going to stop and put my earplugs in too. Got a hearing test done. I do have a loss of upper frequency range in my right ear. Said my left ear is not too bad. I got a call the other day that I'm scheduled for another colonoscopy in September. Getting that age where you just should have one done. Whoa, a little hot in the corner there. So anyways, I'm gonna have to go and have another one done. Well, I had one done last year, so I forget when it was. It might have been around September. Oof. Bike's getting up there in the miles. What do we got? 40,000. 86. I know it's not 3,000 in oil change. I must not have reset it. People out finishing this morning. I usually keep one of the odometers to measure how many miles have gone in between oil changes, but I know I don't have 3,000 on this oil. There's no way. I checked it. Here we are in Mount Holly Springs. This is where the F-150 brakes started locking up on me. Well, it was coming down over that hill into Mount Holly Springs. That was a fun day. No, not really. I stopped at that Dollar General back there, see if they had any tools, spare pliers or something I could use to cut off the brake pressure to the rear brake, and they didn't have anything. That guy that I was going to sell the 500 to, I actually stopped by his place. He had a set of clamps. I used that to squeeze off the brake pad, or the brake line. Oh, now it's a thrift store and donation center. Well, I'm currently coming into Carlisle. I'm debating whether or not I want to go through Carlisle or if I just want to hit 81 up through, because this slow traffic is quite annoying. The highway is going to be really busy, it looks like. It's like some people are getting up on 81 anyway, so maybe I won't have as much traffic. We'll see. Is there anything I don't like about this, going this way? It's actually shorter going this way up to Mom's house, but it's slower. Not much going on in here, so I think I'm just gonna stop recording for now and then try to record some whenever I'm going up over the hill, up over the mountain here. Well, now I'm coming up on Sterrett's Gap. I'm on the other side of Carlisle. And on the other side of this mountain will be Shermansdale. So I should be over halfway to my destination. Sunlight's messing with me a little bit there. Springs where I broke down, and then the XL 600 broke down in Carlisle. Kind of missed the XL 600, but it was also a pain to start. Here we are at the top of Sterrett's Gap. Elevation 930 feet. Is still there. It's the first place that the band I was in, Scryer, played at, and the last place. Stopped at that gas station before. This place, Sherman Creek Inn, they got good food. Sherman's Creek Inn has good food. Roundabout. Oh, we got a little clip here before we get up into New Bloomfield. I really like the mods that I put on this so far. Going with the striker pulley, 31 tooth, I think it was, a 32 tooth instead of the 30 or 31. The Cobra power flow air intake, the Cobra dragster long exhaust, and the Ivan's tune. Really seem to make this bike run good. Going into Drum Gold's corner, which is not much air. Thought that was some guy standing out there. It's a horse. Place up here that usually sells chicken. You usually drive by, I know, during the summer, and they are frying chicken, or not really frying chicken, but they're cooking chicken outside, smoking it. I don't know what they're making up here. Probably more houses. today. Battlefield. Not really happy with Battlefield. I wonder if this bridge is open up here. We'll soon find out if they fixed the bridge or not. That place is closed. There used to be a transmission shop. Road closed. Aye. Yep, that bridge is still out. Doesn't look like they're doing any work to it. Very lazy. Okay, and to stop to reload the battery. I'm on the outside of New Bloomfield. Bags are closed. Oops. Shit. Near Aggled Vines Winery. In the parking lot of, what's the name of this place? Mountainside Inn, Mountain Stone Inn. This at one time used to be a mobile home sale. Mobile home sales. I think it was Campbell's Mobile Home Sales, something like that. My parents had bought some mobile homes from there before. Might have been where they bought the modular. Limit is 45. I'm following 45 to a T. That used to be an auto parts store. Smith's Auto Parts. That used to be an LP gas store, I think. This was a used car place. Looks like it's a flea market. It's a big bank they put in there. That is a granite quarry over there, I think, a little one. I don't even know if it's in business anymore. Base Camp Outfitters, that's been around for a while. Used to be a pet store right here. They moved in town. Shame all these little mom and pop stores are a thing of the past. Used to be a place up here that did haircuts. Guess we don't fully stop anymore. It's getting a little warmer. Sun feels good. Here we are in the square of Newport. This bridge, this is a steel grate bridge. Graded bridge, whatever you call it. Always feels like you're gonna slide out, like the bike's gonna slide out from underneath of you. Take a left here and go up along the river. It's the first place I worked at, Latchford Saw. Started there when I was 16. Worked until I was 18 and graduated high school. There's the Juniata River. Should probably slow down a little bit. Juniata flows into the Susquehanna. Looks like it's pretty high. You get a lot of rain up here. Used to be a lumber mill there for a little bit. Copper Frog. Millerstown Community Center is up there. Differences up here, so what I remember. One buddy I grew up with used to live out there. His parents passed away a number of years ago, and they sold the place. This is where you go down through the hollow out on the other side of the tree line. Really need to fix the potholes. Oh. Pothole in a turn. I'm missing a gear. I'm hitting the wrong gear. That tree's almost out in the road. Another friend I grew up with lives back there. That's going to be about it for this ride up here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe.